So, good morning, everyone. Uh, Today's our topic is inheritance. So, if any one of you any query from previous session, you can ask me. So, we'll continue with inheritance. You can type that into chat box. So, what is inheritance first of all? So, inheritance is a process where we inherit properties from our parents in normal life. So, we inherit, our property and a lot of features from our parents. So in object oriented programming, as we know, object oriented programming picked all the ideas from the real world example and implemented that into a programming world. So inheritance, the class that inherited is called superclass. The class that does the inheriting is called the subclass or parent and child. So same way, the we inherit properties from our parents, so we are the subclass, and parent is getting inherited. So they are the superclass in real world. So we inherit our home, we inherit our properties, we inherit our basic features our parents from as a DNA also. And in object oriented programming and in Java specifically, by using extends keyword, we use or implement inheritance into programming. uh, so subclass is a specialized version of superclass. It inherits all the members defined by the superclass and adds its own unique element. So whatever superclass has is inherited by the subclass, and subclass can create their own properties or own uniqueness also. In a similar fashion, like uh, if your father or your mom has a what to say, a vehicle to go anywhere, you can use that anytime right now when you are into college. And when you have it, they will have to ask you, okay, can we use it or don't use it according to schedule, right? So when we are using our parents properties, we are living into our parents house, right? So we don't have to ask so much. But when you have your own properties, your own things, parents will ask a lot while you before using. Otherwise, you will create issue into their life, right? So this whole concept is called as inheritance, and it's how inheritance works. So superclass gives every property to their subclasses, and subclass use all the functions and properties of superclass. So it can help us to build large projects using reusability, code reusability, and all those things. So there are three kind of inheritance that Java uses. First is single inheritance, second is multi-level inheritance, third is hierarchical inheritance. So what is single inheritance? We'll explain it later. uh, if we'll take an example how to implement that into our code, like we created two class A, class B. So just we used a keyword called extends and uses the word A. So B is the subclass over here and A is the superclass over here. What is the relationship between B and A? B extends A. So B extends all inherited all the properties that A has. So B is now child class and A is the parent class, and B can use any property and functions of a A class, right? So there are few benefits of inheritance. That's why we use it in languages. First, inheritance is a relationship between parent and child using through extends keyword. Right? It's a relationship using through extend keywords. It helps us to reuse the code that parent class has. And parent and child is known as subclass, superclass also. And in inheritance you can use the public, private, protected, the access modifier. Six, Java never has a never they use multiple inheritance. We will explain why they don't use multiple inheritance. So if in an example we look at, there are two classes called cat and dog. They both inherited the class animal. What is the properties of animal that cat and dog inherited, right? So animal, if we are going to define a property of animal class, so they have four legs, they eat, they sleep, they do their basic things, right? So cat and dog both are animal and inherited the same properties. They both have the four legs, one tail, and they eat, they sleep, and doing basic things that every animal do in a similar fashion. But they have their own unique properties also. So visually they are different, and when they even their sound is different. One is bark, one is meow, right? So that's how cat and dog both inherited the same class animal, but they are unique into their own way. So that's how inheritance works into programming world. So one is single inheritance first. So where class A and class B, class B inherited the class A, extended the class A. So class B is a subclass, and class A is a superclass. So how we do it in a code? So public class A we created, then public class B, and B extends A. That's how we can inherit the class A. Now the multi-level inheritance. In multi-level inheritance, what happens? So there are class A, B, C, where C class inherited the B class and B class inherited the A class. So we implement this in a programming in a way like public class A, public class B, B extends A, and public class C, C extends B. That's how even C class can access all the data of A class. So this is known as the multi-level inheritance. Matlab there are multiple layers, there are multiple child, but into multiple level. So third is hierarchical inheritance. So a class has two child, right? So class B, class C, class has two child, class A, uh, class B extends class A, class C extends class B, sorry A. So B and C both are extending A class, where they both have their own properties, but they have the similar properties of A also. So that's how hierarchical inheritance works. And fourth is multiple inheritance, but Java does not support multiple inheritance. It's 100% your what to say exam question also and interview question also. Uh, if there is a two classes, class A, class B, and we try to extend both classes, Java will never support it, right? Multiple inheritance. Why? First, it creates ambiguity into the code. If there are two same function into class A and class B, so compiler get confused कि okay which function is getting called from A class or from B class. So it creates confusion, it creates ambiguity, not clarity matlab. And Java is hard bound language, hard coded language. It's so much clear, it never create ambiguity into your code. And even if you'll take this example into real life also, it is not possible. So if you look at the hierarchical or any inheritance, a child has one parent, it is okay. A child has one parent and one grandparent, it is okay. In hierarchical relationship, two child has one parent, that is also okay. But a child cannot have two parents, or maybe two different parents. It's not possible also, logically also. So that is why Java don't support, because it creates ambiguity also, and logically it's not possible also. So there are these kind of inheritance. Let's look at with an example of A and B specifically. Initially, first we'll do the single inheritance. So what we did over here, so we created a class A where we created a function called show A. Then we created a class B where we created the function called show B. Right. Now we created B1 object of B class, and we try to access show B and show A. Right now B can access show B function but cannot access show A function. Why? Because there is no relationship between A and B. Now if we try to create that relationship and we class B extends A, means B becomes the child class of A class. So A is the parent class and B is the child class. Now B1 can also use show A function. So if we will try to run it now, it will get us print. So first printed the class B function, then printed the class A function in the series, the how we called it, right? So this is called inheritance and implementing inheritance into programming. Now we'll try to do, this is the single inheritance. If we'll try to do one more, same class C extends B, means multi-level inheritance. And we created over here a new function called show only, and class C function. And now what we'll try to do, we'll try to b1 is going to access show only, but it will not going to access it. Why? Because b is the parent class and c is the child class over here, and a parent class cannot call the function of a child class, right? So what we can do, if we'll create the object of C class, so object of C class can access all three functions. So it can call three functions because one is parent and one is grandparent, the parent's parent in the scenario. So it's the multi-level inheritance, right? So class B function called first, then show A is called class A function, then class C function is called. So that's how we can implement multiple inheritance. The third is uh, hierarchical, where two class will extend the same. So they both can access A class, they both can extend A class. This is the hierarchical, means they both have one parent class A. Now they both can call show A function from their own objects. C can call, or then we have to create the object of B class also. B1 is equal to new B1, sorry, B2, because we already created B1 over there. Now but B1 class object now cannot call show B, because it's a C's class object, है ना? C1 will create a C1 over here. So B1 cannot. Now what C1 can call? C1 can call their own method and A class method, and same B can do. B can call their own method or their parent class method. So they both can call A class method, but they cannot call each other's method. Why? Because same way, if me and my brother, we both have our parents, so we can share their properties. We both use their houses, we both can use their vehicle. But similarly, I cannot use each other, we cannot use each other's properties, right? So that's how inheritance work over here. So you can call any function. So you can call it from show A. So from B also you can call show A, and from C1 you can also call show A, right? What happened with this? Sorry, B2, B1. So they both can call show A function from their own objects, right? So that's the hierarchical inheritance. Now the fourth inheritance is multiple inheritance, means a parent has two child, means if we'll try, there are two classes, class A and B. In class C we try to extend both class A and class B, so it will show us the error. No, syntax error on token record header name expected instead, right? So it will show us the error, and whenever we'll try to run it, if we'll try, forcefully try to run it, it will show the error, you know unresolved compile time error. So these are the three inheritance that we use in Java, and multiple inheritance at any condition is never going to use in Java. So a lot of people talk about it is possible, but when people say it is possible through only interfaces, not through classes, right? So inheritance is not possible into object oriented programming, multiple inheritance, because logically it's not right and it creates ambiguity into our code. That's why we don't use it. So anyone has any question they can ask regarding this till now.